You pushing the man out there to the other woman. Because you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. I tell you. Jezebel will do everything that you do not do. And when Jezebel comes with the Delilah spirit, all she got to do is rub his head and every money goes out of his pocket. That one over. You got to realize that you are destroying your home when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. That's reality. A virtuous woman makes sure that everything is in order, is in place. She builds her family. We're on verse 23. Her husband is known in the gates. When he's sitting among the elders of the land, she maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivered girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. The elders of the town, everybody in the town, highly respect this woman. It makes a man feel good that he can introduce his wife to his boss or people in reputable position because she carries herself well. This is what this woman was all about. She was one that carried herself well. She dressed a certain way. She presented herself as a classy woman. You cannot be a virtuous woman and you get all your cleavage hanging out all over the place. You wearing stuff with your belly, your navel out, and pom-pom shorts, and all kinds of seductive things. That ain't business for the advertisement for the world. That's for your husband. So would you go out there and show the world? You cannot take back. We have women that goes out and know their husband don't like for them to dress provocatively, and they don't care. And what they say, you meet me this way. But when you get married, things change. Because you live to serve your husband and please him. She carried herself well in the eyes of people. And then when she opened her mouth, she opened her mouth in wisdom. You cannot go around talking and rowing and carrying on and making yourself a public embarrassment. It is not a sign of a virtuous woman. You cannot go in public and you want to row other people because you thinking in your mind your husband sweethearting somebody because he's a nice person and he helps somebody all around him and he work around women. Your mind, your mentality. You got to be able to trust him. Now, if your story different, don't get mad with me. Because somebody mind right now saying, it's another way around. I can hear them. My husband is a demon. Oh, Lord, call on him. I feel you in the back there. A virtuous woman knows how to take care of her husband. You don't control him. Let me say that one more time. You don't control him. It's out of order. A controlling spirit is not one that will bring your family into peace and contentment. It will destroy your home. That's why we have so many divorces today. Because we have people that want to rule. Let me just say this last thing. When you go to fast, you're supposed to get your permission from your husband. Am I right about that? That's biblical. You cannot go ahead and fast without consenting him before you go on a fast. You cannot make any decisions without consulting your husband. You got to come together and make decisions pertaining to the children and pertaining to the family. Oh, y'all gonna go ahead? I can get everything out that's supposed to come out of me today. Because we have too many ignorant people in the church. And you can see certain signs that their family is not intact. You married couple and you sitting to the left and your wife sitting to the right. Or you sitting in the front and you're sitting in the back. And all the time you're all traveling in separate vehicles. I know there are times that you have to do it for some other reasons. But not all the time. You're bringing separation to your family. You cannot allow family to control your house. Your mother don't run your house. Come on, somebody. When you marry, the word of God says a husband, the wife must cleave to her husband. Leave mother and father and cleave. That's the word of God. Until we learn the order of the family, we will always be dysfunctional. And it's so sad today that even the ministers of the gospel, the marriage and divorce, the people that you seek counsel when your marriage is in trouble are putting away their marriage. Who do you go to for advice? Because if you're taking advice from the wrong people, they will cause you to lose what God has given you. Tell your neighbor it's workable. Still talking on a virtuous woman. Verse 26 says, she opened her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Camp out right there. Somebody say camp out right there, Pastor. A wise woman don't sit down all day gossiping and talking about her husband. A wise woman don't sit down all day pulling down people. Your husband then come home from work and he wants to spend time for you, but you're spending all hours on the telephone. Gossiping. Talking about everybody business and not getting your own in order. I'm the housekeeper today. I come to clean up house. A wise woman does not give her business out there. As you have some woman, they talk everything, right down to the detail of the bedroom business.